Maybe you want to write a blog post, or you want to write an ebook, or maybe you even want to write a self-published book. These tools I'm going to show you, following the practical example, can help you to write anything. You can get to produce up to 5 blog posts in a day, or maybe 5 YouTube scripts in a day. You can even write a full ebook in 2 days or in 3 days, depending on your own ability. So if this is what you like to see, stay with me to the end of this video. And if you're just joining us, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Like, you know how we do it here on this community. It's a community where we share ideas about digital skills, and most importantly, how to make money with those digital skills. Welcome again to my channel. My name is Ike Africa from Digital Creators Hub. At Digital Creators Hub, all we do is to teach people different digital skills and how they can use those digital skills to make money. So today, I'm going to show you 2 important and amazing tools that will help you in your writing journey. Without wasting much of your time, let's get into my computer and let's get started. What you're seeing here is the Grammarly.com app. Now, when you type www.grammarly.com, it brings you to the Grammarly sign up or login page. What is Grammarly? Grammarly is an artificial intelligence powered writing assistant. Grammarly uses high technology artificial intelligence to correct most of your writing errors, and also gives you more ability to even check for plagiarism of whatever thing you're writing. What that means is that you can get to produce a decent and nice copywriting articles, YouTube script, ebooks. Here we are on the Grammarly page. Now at the upper right hand corner here, you can see the login page. When you click the login page, it takes you to the Grammarly sign in page. If you have an account here already with Grammarly, here you can log in. But if you don't have an account, you can click I don't have an account. So if you have an account with Grammarly, you can sign in with your email address, you can sign in with Google, you can sign in with Facebook, you can sign in with Apple. But right here, if you don't have an account with Grammarly, you click I don't have an account. When you click I don't have an account, it takes you to the Grammarly sign up page. Here on the Grammarly sign up page, this is where you get to sign up and register for Grammarly. But I have an account, and as a matter of fact, I have my account already open in another web browser. So let's get there to that web browser and let's access my Grammarly. So I'm already logged in here on Grammarly, and then I'm just going to go to my Grammarly, and so that we can see what the home dashboard will look like once you access the Grammarly application. The good thing about Grammarly is that it also have a web-based and a standalone app. What it means is you can actually access Grammarly through their online link, or you can download Grammarly and have it on your system, or probably on your phone as an application. So whatever the case may be that suits you best, that is what you need to apply. So here we are on the Grammarly homepage, and I have signed in. I have a premium account. If you look up here, you will see where they wrote premium with a blue background. What it means is I have a premium account. And then if you watch under here, you will see 3 other tabs: my Grammarly account and app. So my Grammarly, that is where I am, and what is showing me here is the whole article I have here on my Grammarly application. Under here, you have account. This is where you set your account. You put in your credit card, you change your password, you change your email address, and any other thing you want to do. When you sign up for Grammarly, you get to access this, and then you can go into the account and see what it looks like. Remember, Grammarly is free, but once you want to use Grammarly as a business to access some other features, important features, consider paying for Grammarly to have the premium access. So under these apps, you can see that Grammarly have an app for Windows, which you can install. Grammarly also have an app for Chrome. So if I was to install an app for Windows, if I click there, it will direct me to download the Grammarly app. Okay, so Grammarly also have for Chrome extension. I have already installed that. That is why you see it here as active. And then we also have Grammarly for iPhone and iPad. We have Grammarly for Android. So you see, I'm using Grammarly for Chrome and Grammarly for Android, and the two are already active on my phone and on my web browser, that is Chrome. Okay, so what that does is, if I'm using Chrome to write on any website, Grammarly would be activated to correct me on whatever thing I'm writing. That's why Grammarly is a very powerful writing application. We have support here and we have logout. Okay, so support, maybe you have a problem, you can reach Grammarly through their support system. So here you can log out your account. Let's say you're not on your personal computer, after working you need to log out. So that's that for the interface as you're seeing. I'm just going to go back to my Grammarly so that you understand how to actually use Grammarly. Now, how do you get started writing on Grammarly? Here you can see this tab and you see new. So So when I hover my mouse there, you see it becomes active. The color changes from black to red. So what this means is once I click this new, Grammarly will give me access to start writing my new article. But if I have written this article somewhere, maybe on another Word editor, say Microsoft Word, then I can upload that document here. Once I upload it here, Grammarly will display it to me as a new document. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to click new document here so that we'll get to start new document. So this is new document writing platform. If you watch up here, you'll see where it says untitled document. What this means is the document we are working on is a fresh document, is untitled, and this is where we get to put title of the document. I'm not going to write a full article per se. I'm just going to demonstrate to you how Grammarly works and how you can get your hands started on it. Let's say we want to write an article. We pick up a topic. Maybe you're writing for your blog and your blog niche is on the tech niche. Let me just search for something and then copy something. Okay, I'm searching to just copy. Let's go to this website here. I'm just copying any random thing so that we'll demonstrate how it works. So I'm just going to copy this down to this place, Ctrl C on my system after I have selected that, and I come back to Grammarly and I paste. Okay, so I'm going to close this because Grammarly is suggesting for me to set goals again, but I've already done that earlier. Now this is what I pasted. I copied this and I've pasted it down here. The thing I want to show you here is the plagiarism picture of Grammarly. So if I click on plagiarism, Grammarly cross through the document and then try to find wordings, articles, sentences that are copied from somewhere. Sometimes you might not even copy from somewhere. What you put from your head can be suggested as a plagiarism copy. What it means is somebody have used exactly that phrase or that sentence in the same way you're using it in your context in another article somewhere on the internet. Let's say for instance, you see here this phrase on the line from here. Grammarly is showing me that 6% of this text matches this source. Highlighted this and showed me the link where these wordings could be found, even though I didn't copy this. We have 84% of plagiarized text on this article. What it means is that almost the whole article was copied from somewhere, because the content I copied from this website, remember, is more than what I wrote by myself here, and even part of what I wrote by myself is also being considered as plagiarism because it is found exactly like this on another website. So I will consider changing some of the syntax arrangement of my sentence structures. Now if I go to the next tab here, you see that Grammarly is actually showing us that 78% of this text matches this source. Now Grammarly is giving us the link and the article title of where I copied this text from. Sorry, I lost my connection there. So as you can see, Grammarly is saying that it is 78% of this text that I copied from this website, which is here. So if you watch here, you see the website name usetopic.com/blog idea generator, which is the title of that article. Okay, you see the full link here. That is what we still have here, usetopic.com/blog idea generator. So Grammarly is showing me the exact website where we got this. That's one powerful thing about Grammarly. If you want to know if someone really did a job, or probably the person copied it from somewhere online, you can actually use Grammarly to detect that. That's the most powerful and wonderful feature of Grammarly that makes me use them most of the time. The tools I'm going to show you next will guide you on how you can creatively copy ideas from other websites. So I believe you've been getting a whole lot of value. The next tool I'm going to show you will now help you to copy creatively from other websites without Grammarly detecting it as plagiarism. I'm not showing you these tools so that you can misuse them. I'm showing you these tools so that they can help you to fast track your writing skill, help you write faster and make more money. Remember, at the heart of content creation, the only thing every content creator wants is to be able to meet up with jobs and also make more money. What it means is you need to stay very, very productive. So these tools I'm showing you is just for you to stay productive. Let's go back to my computer screen and I'll show you the next tool. So the next writing tool I'm going to show you to combine with Grammarly to make wonderful article, whatever thing you're writing. Like I said earlier, it could be an ebook, it could be a self-published book that you want to write, it could be a blog post. Using these tools, you can write at least 5 blog posts a day, or maybe you're writing a YouTube script. Whatever your writing need may be, these tools I'm showing you are just powerful tools. So the next tool I'm showing you here, if you can see my screen, is called Quillbot. Never worry, I'm going to put all the link in the description section of this video, and make sure you go through the description section. What I tell everybody, especially when you're learning digital skills online, make sure you go through the descriptions, because people putting up these videos might not remember to put all the whole information in the videos. So we're editing and we discovered that we missed out some important information. Those informations can now be added at the description. So that is why I encourage everyone that is learning digital skill through online, especially YouTube, to always go to the description and check out for more information the video owner must have missed. So here you can see this is Quillbot, a very simple platform for you to use. Now, what does Quillbot do? Quillbot, like Grammarly, is also an artificial intelligence powered writing assistant, but somehow different from Grammarly, that you can now use Quillbot to do paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is just like changing contextual meanings of wordings or sentences from one form to another without it losing its original idea. You can also use Quillbot as grammar checker, just like we used Grammarly. You can also use Quillbot as a summarizer. You can use Quillbot to do citation generation. You can also work as a co-writer with other writers out there, but this is on a beta level. They are still testing it out. So like Grammarly, you can have Quillbot on all these applications. What it means is, if you have the Quillbot extension on Google Chrome, you can activate Quillbot without opening the Quillbot website. And don't forget, Quillbot is also free, but for you to access most of these features, you need to get a premium version. If you are not logged in, this is where you click to log in on your Quillbot account. So here you can now log in with your Google account or with your Facebook account, or you can just log in directly with your email and password. But if you don't have an account, you click here to create an account. You click don't have an account, it will take you to where you can now create an account. Very easy step. You can create an account with your Google account or your Facebook account, or you can just supply your email address, password, your name, and then send me newsletter. You can check that out if you want to get newsletter and product and promotional email from them, and then you continue. Then let me go to my account where I log in. I'm already logged into Quillbot here. So if I drop down this menu, you can see that I'm on the home page. You can go to account, go to help center. You can contact Quillbot. You can set hotkeys. Hotkeys are just like shortcuts that you want to use when you're writing. So you can actually go to their blog. Here you can also set the type of theme you want. And as you can see here, we have a portion of this screen that is divided in two. And on top of here, we can see some menu items. And these menu items represent the moods we can choose. So you can choose the standard mood. You can choose the fluency mood. You can choose the formal mood. You can choose a simple mood. You can choose creative mood. You can choose expand mood or shorten mood. We have the synonyms. So what we are using is the paraphrasing feature of Quillbot. So when I'm paraphrasing, synonym is saying if I set it to more changes, what it means is it will change whatever thing I'm paraphrasing frequently, and then it will be less accurate. I don't want to get to the end to have extreme changes when I'm paraphrasing, and I also don't want to be at the lowest to have less changes. So I just want a change that will be moderate for me, and I'm selecting to put my synonyms here. So that's that for synonyms. So let's make a full sentence. Come to my crib tomorrow. Okay, so let's paraphrase and see what it says. It said tomorrow come to my court. So you see, the most important thing here is if you watch this court, C-O-T, you see that it is in red. What it means is it changed crib to court because they are almost the same thing. The level at which I said the synonym was what made it to change this crib to court. But if I push it higher, I can rephrase again, and let's see what it does there. What it did was to paraphrase the word come and then restructure the sentence too. So this is what Quillbot does. It is very, very important that you understand how it works. At this left hand side of the screen here, this is where you paste or type the wordings you want, the sentence or anything you want to paraphrase, and then here is where the output comes. Once you click rephrase here, it brings the output here. Okay, so this is the input where you put the text. This is where the new paraphrase text shows, and each of these tabs, you see, it can show you the word count. Now when you watch under here, you see one interesting thing happening here. The words in orange are the changed word. For instance, visit is in orange. So visit was the word that was changed. So come was changed to visit. Once you see any word in orange color, that is the word that is changed. When the words are in yellow or sentences are in yellow, it will be structural changes. If it is in blue, it means longest unchanged words. We are going to demonstrate all that. So here you can have things you need to reset on your Quillbot. So you can actually check the paraphrase quotation, use contraction. Using contraction means you can now contract words or sentences. So you just check these things according to how they fit you. We can also compare mood. If we click here, we can compare the different moods that we have. We are on the standard mood for this paraphrasing. So we are comparing now with other type of mood. So for instance, the fluency mood is saying come to my house tomorrow. Instead of crib here, is saying house. This one is saying tomorrow visit my crib. This is just ways for you to select which one fits you with with whatever thing you're doing. I can also set mood to be formal here on Quillbot. Since I'm just using Quillbot for quick paraphrasing, I don't really need to do much on all these settings. So here you can give Quillbot a feedback, let them know how you are enjoying the application, and then here you can check statistics of what you have done before: sentence count, word count, the average words in a sentence. All these things we've already seen in a writing application. So under the hotkeys, you can actually set what you want the Quillbot to do with the combination of keys. Let's say for instance, I want to paste, Ctrl V. I want to undo, I'll use Ctrl Z. And then here you can export whatever thing you have paraphrased. Once you are exporting, it will export as a Word document. So here you can copy text instead of exporting. Once it will copy the text. Let's copy something from a blog. Let's rephrase it here on Quillbot, and then we'll post it on Grammarly. We'll check for the plagiarism to see if we will get the plagiarism check, the text that will copy those wordings. I'll go back to Grammarly, then I'll copy this text that I got from that website. Remember, Grammarly is showing us that we plagiarized this article, and it is showing that 84% of article plagiarized. I'm just going to copy that out, Ctrl X. I cut out that, I paste it on Quillbot. Remember, this is exactly the way we copied it from the website. So if I click paraphrase, Quillbot has paraphrased this whole write-up we have here into this. Now let's look at what we were saying earlier. These ones in orange color are the wordings that were paraphrased. These ones in blue are long sentences that were not paraphrased at all. So the longest unchanged words will appear in blue, while the shortest unchanged words will still remain in black. So we have paraphrased this whole stuff copied, and see when it is paraphrasing, it might cut out your text or it might add. So we copied 134 words and paraphrased it, and after paraphrasing, it's giving us an output of 141 words, from 134 to 141 wordings. So there was additional wordings in the course of paraphrasing. And then I'm going to copy this. I go back to Grammarly. I'll paste it exactly the same place I pasted that before. So let's check for plagiarism again. The plagiarism we have now after doing the Quillbot paraphrasing is just about 10%. Remember, we had about 80% before. Let me remove this that I wrote on my own, so we'll just concentrate on that copied stuff. Now Grammarly is only detecting 6% plagiarism. That is wonderful, and it is not even from the same website again. One thing about Grammarly, it can just detect where that word or that sentence is found in another website. You see how I have been able to reduce the plagiarism level by doing paraphrasing using Quillbot. If I wanted to write a blog post maybe on these 5 important gadgets for 2022, it's just for me to visit a whole lot of websites that talks about gadgets. I can just pick ideas and then paraphrase whatever thing I'm copying from there to make it a total new sentences, wordings, or article, and then I add them to my own blog post. Under 1 hour, I can actually make a blog post, a full readable blog post of about 2,000 words using this same method. So with this same method, you can actually write anything you want, be it email, sales copy, or anything. So I believe you got a whole lot of value, and if you did, thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I want you to begin to apply most of the things you learned here today. If you have any question of any type, go to the comment section, ask the question. I'm always available to attend to all questions in the comment section, because what we are doing is to build a community that can leverage on digital technologies to make their job so very easy, fast, and make more money. My name is Ika Africa from Digital Creators Hub. Until I come your way in the next video, stay safe and keep creating.